हाय, मेरा नाम खुशबू कुमारी है। मैं प्रेग्नेंट थी 8 मंथ, तब मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा ही हेडेक हुआ वन नाइट। एंड देन मैं अपना ट्रीटमेंट अपोलो क्रेडल में ले रही थी। एंड अपोलो क्रेडल में मैं एडमिट हुई, बट दे वर नॉट एबल टू फाइंड रूट कॉज ऑफ माई हेडेक। देन आई केम हियर इन अपोलो हॉस्पिटल बनरघट्टा एंड आई वॉज अनकॉन्शियस। मेरे भाई ने डॉक्टर कार्तिक से कंसल्ट किया एंड डॉक्टर कार्तिक ने MRI स्कैन सजेस्ट किया। देन मेरा MRI स्कैन हुआ एंड दे गॉट टू नो कि ब्लड क्लॉट है एंड इट वाज काफ़ी सीवियर।
Hi friends, I am Dr. Kartik Revanappa. I primarily deal with problems related to brain and spine. This evening I was having dinner and then I get a call from the emergency department telling that there is a young pregnant lady with severe headache and very drowsy. And they sent me the scan on the phone and I saw the scan. There is a large brain hemorrhage and I immediately rushed to the hospital.
Hi, I am Captain Chandan Kumar. अपनी वाइफ का she recently went through brain surgery. Actually, when she came here, I was not there. I was in Australia at that time. I was sailing on the ships. So basically, what I came to know at that time, when she was admitted to Apollo, this बनरघट्टा रोड, तो इन्होंने जब इनका स्कैनिंग किया और फिर डॉक्टर्स ने मेरे रिलेटिव्स को दे गेव टाइम लाइक फॉर 10 मिनट्स कि यू हैव टू टेक डिसीजंस, अदरवाइज यू मे लूज हर, बिकॉज उसका ब्रेन में ब्लड क्लॉट होकर के कुछ ज़्यादा हो गया था और उस ब्रेन को बहुत ज़्यादा प्रेस कर रहा था उस समय. दैट इज व्हाट वी केम टू नो फ्रॉम द डॉक्टर्स.
Just before I reached the hospital, I asked them to come to the emergency, and by the time I saw her in the emergency, she was already slipping into coma. So we had to make a quick decision. In such cases, generally people think it's an either or situation, like baby or the mother, but then we had the challenge of saving both together.
तो उन्होंने बहुत कम समय दिया, 5 to 10 मिनट्स मैक्सिमम, दैट वी हैव टू टेक डिसीजंस. आई वाज लाइक मुझे बताया गया वहाँ पे कि यू नीड टू टेक डिसीजंस, अदरवाइज वी विल लूज हर. तो आई जस्ट ओनली कुड टेल कि ओके गो हेड. तो लेटर ऑन उसको विद इन 5-10 मिनट्स उन्हें डिसीजन उन्होंने हाँ कहा, और जैसे ही इन्होंने हाँ कहा तो मैं उसके बाद एक्चुअली बताना चाहता हूँ कि डॉक्टर्स लाइक विद इन 5 to 10 मिनट्स, अनदर 5 to 10 मिनट्स, होल टीम वाज अवेलेबल. 12 to 14 doctors team, they were present at that particular time and they started this surgery within like half an hour. You cannot say within half an hour, within 10 minutes. And उसके बाद बस हम लोग प्रे हर कोई बस प्रे ही कर रहे थे.
So we made the call to do something unusual. Giving general anesthesia in a pregnant lady can be harmful to the child because the blood pressure falls down. So we had to make sure that the blood pressure and her vitals are stable. At the same time, we cannot delay the surgery also. So we had to coordinate in such a way that we can do both and save both of them in a fit and healthy way. So we plan to do both the procedures, the delivering the baby as well as doing a brain surgery simultaneously in the same OR under the same anesthesia. So this was something very unusual which I have never done before, and we have never seen such a circumstance when we have to do something like this. So we rushed her to the OR, and the main part was also played by our anesthetist, who was coordinating and maintaining her vitals stable, making sure there is no significant fall in the blood pressure.
I am Dr. Anbarasan, working as a consultant in the Department of Anesthesiology at Apollo Hospitals, Bangalore. Once I reached the ER, I could see a 32 weeks primary patient who was named Kushbu Kumari, and she was like comprehending well, but still she was slowly going into drowsiness and coma. And immediately discussed with the neurosurgeon and obstetrician, and the plan was to do a cesarean and craniotomy in a single session, which was a very unusual presentation for us. At least in Apollo, we are faced this case first time. So with the help of one of my senior colleague, Dr. Sudhir, who was also with me in guiding and helping with me in this case. So we took this patient immediately to the OR, and the plan was a general anesthesia. And the main thing is that these patients, especially a pregnant patient, are not usually done under spinal anesthesia, because most of them, the bleeding is less and the BP is maintained much more easier compared to a general anesthesia. And one of the important thing is that the baby, any hypotension or any increased bleeding compromise the life of the baby. Once the baby was delivered, immediately neurosurgeon was ready on the head end.
We got ready for both the surgeries simultaneously. The cesarean section part was taken over by the obstetrician team, and I stood ready and scrubbed up to open the skull. As soon as the baby was delivered by the obstetrician team, I immediately opened the skull and removed the blood clot, and we finished the procedure in just a matter of within 30-40 minutes, so that we can give the best outcome to the patient.
I was like unconscious for continuously 4 days, and जब मुझे होश आया तो मेरे हाथ में बेबी था.
They survived. Both of them are fit and fine today, and I'm happy that we could do this.
बाद में वो निकली तो हमें पता चला कि शी इज गुड, शी इज आउट ऑफ डेंजर, एंड आफ्टर 1 day डॉक्टर कंफर्म यस शी इज कम्प्लीटली, शी इज फाइन एंड शी इज आउट ऑफ डेंजर. तो बेसिकली मैं ये बताना चाहता हूँ कि स्पेशली डॉक्टर कार्तिक, तो उनके बारे में मुझे जब मैं एक्चुअली आई कुड नॉट कम इवन आफ्टर 10 days ओनली आई केम हेयर. तो जब मुझे वहाँ से फीडबैक मिलता था कि यू कैन से वन गॉड इज देयर ऑन अर्थ, जो उनको बचा लिया, जो लेकिन जो उनको कर सकता था ऑल दोस थिंग्स. तो मैं यही कहना चाहता हूँ बेसिकली डॉक्टर कार्तिक के बारे में कि ही इज़ लाइक गॉड ऑन अर्थ. तो उनकी वजह से लाइक मेरा बेबी और वाइफ अभी है.
So the critical thing in this was the decision making, which had to be done in a quick way, in which we have to take the correct decision in that short span of time. It was just those few minutes which mattered for her as well as the baby. So this is something which we are very proud of and happy that we could save both of them, and both of them are fit and fine today.
Both the baby and the mother was saved in this rare surgery which happened in Apollo. I thank each and everybody right from the emergency department and the OT technicians, staff, and even the housekeeping. Everybody did their part very well in this case.
थैंक्स टू डॉक्टर कार्तिक, जिसने मुझे इतना सपोर्ट किया, और आज मैं अगर हूँ तो उनकी वजह से. तो आज मैं मदरहुड एंजॉय कर रही हूँ तो सिर्फ उनकी वजह से. एंड ही इज़ अ ग्रेट डॉक्टर. आई रियली अप्रिशिएट हिज वर्क. ही इज़ अ वेरी काइंड. एंड ऑल्सो अपोलो स्टाफ्स, everything is very perfect here. So I will suggest every pregnant woman जिनको भी कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम है तो प्लीज़ चेकअप के लिए ज़रूर जाइए without wasting any time.